Due to recent world events, dropshipping and e-commerce is no longer the same game. And with any major disruption, there is always opportunity. In fact, certain products and niches are absolutely blowing up right now, getting some of my students as high as a 16 times return on their ad spend, while other products are completely dead due to the shipping issues from China. Today, we're gonna talk about how to find those winning products that are absolutely killing it right now, while also keeping in mind the shipping problems that are currently going on. So, what niches are absolutely blowing up right now? Well, let's think about it logically. People are staying indoors and don't want to go to public areas. This is great for e-commerce since more people are shopping online, and it's especially great for niches that complement this new staying in lifestyle. We're gonna go over specific products as well, but for now, here's some proof. Look at this article on Forbes. It reads, "The emerging consumer worry will provide opportunities for the e-commerce business to thrive over the next few months." And this isn't just a theory. I personally have noticed huge performance increases in some of my stores. This store that I just opened up in the home goods niche has already reached $50,000 a day in sales with an average return on ad spend of over 500%. But that's not it. In fact, not only are e-commerce sales going up, but Facebook ad costs are going down as well. Think about it. All of those businesses like local shops, events, concerts, conventions, travel, and more, they can't run ads as usual, and they are no longer advertising on Facebook. This is freeing up ad space and making things cheaper than ever for e-commerce entrepreneurs to advertise. So let's talk about the biggest issue that's probably on your mind: shipping times. It's true that shipping from Aliexpress with your standard delivery methods like e-packet is no longer a good option. Packages are backed up, and things are just not getting delivered with your standard shipping lines. This is because these logistics options often rely on passenger planes, which are extremely restricted right now given what's going on in the world. Obviously, that's a huge problem that will lead to refunds, chargebacks, and you probably getting banned from either Shopify or Facebook. So today, not only are we going to talk about how to find the best products for the current situation, we're also going to talk about how to find shipping methods that are still 100% operational. Let's get moving. First, here are the niches that I have found to be performing exceptionally well in no particular order: home fitness, home decorations, home organization, home appliances, homeware, and cooking. Now, it's important to know that anything related to the situation directly right now is not allowed to be advertised on Facebook. So even though products like this could be hot, you definitely should avoid selling them through Facebook right now. Government authorities have also started cracking down on price gouging, which you do not want to be entangled in. So, how can you find a winning product in one of these hot niches? There's two main ways that I like to use, and let's start with my favorite one: scrolling through Facebook and Instagram newsfeed. What you're looking for are dropshipping advertisements that seem to be doing well. Even though existing competition for a product might seem a little bit scary, it's actually the best sign you'll be able to sell that product well, especially when the person advertising the product has weak points that you can improve. Let me give you an example. Take a look at this advertisement that I found on my newsfeed in the cooking niche. I have it open up in Facebook Ads Library, which is a tool that shows you how long a page has been running an advertisement, and it also shows you which countries they're advertising to and how many copies of an ad they have been running. It's a completely free tool by Facebook, and you can find it at facebook.com/ads/library. Just plug in any page that you see an advertisement from, select worldwide and all advertisements. This will give you all the information you need about their ads. Now, going back to the original ad I was showing you, I can see that they've been running it since early January, and that made more copies of the ad in April. Remember, you're looking for signs that an advertisement is performing well, and the best indicator for this is the length of time an advertisement has been running. Simply because no one is going to run an advertisement that's losing them money for over a month. It's pure logic. Another great indicator is duplicates of the same ad. Duplicate ads reveal that the person running the ad is trying to scale, which means the original ad must have been performing well. As you can see, this cake cutter ad is looking promising already. And not only are they scaling, but I can already see some improvements that I could make on their video ad. For example, I could add some text, come up with a catchier intro, and change the caption to something easier to read. But let's take a look at their site. And wow, it's really, really bad. Not only are their images really ugly with no customizations, but their description offers little information or credibility. The rest of their store also has nothing to do with this product. It's just a general store with generic Aliexpress images and poor formatting. This is exactly what you're looking for, guys. A weak competitor who is still making it work. Why is this such a good sign? Well, Facebook works through a bidding auction system. If you can afford to pay more per person viewing your advertisements, then you'll be able to outbid the competition and effectively take over all of their sales. So when competition is weak like this, you'll easily be able to make a better site, convert visitors into buyers at a higher rate, and ultimately pay more per view on your advertisements. All you have to do is take what they have going on, improve it just a little bit, and bam, it's gonna start working. Now, one of the best ways to improve a site for a product like this one is to use my branded niche approach. Instead of making a sketchy general store with unrelated products or making a single product store, try to make a niche store around the product that you find. In this case, this is a kitchen product. So if I were going to sell this, I would make a store with multiple products based around cooking. This has two big effects. First and foremost, it increases the credibility of my store. Think about this. How many real e-commerce brands or real brands in general that you know focus on selling a single product? Now, how many real brands that you know sell a lot of random, unrelated products like a typical dropshipping general store? I can only think of companies like Amazon, Walmart, and Costco. Most brands focus on a niche. For example, the North Face focuses on selling outerwear. Apple focuses on selling consumer electronics, and I can think of countless others. But the point is, stop trying to copy dropshippers selling single products or running general stores, and try to emulate what the biggest brands that customers trust, are doing by focusing on a niche itself, not just one single product or a bunch of random ones. The second reason creating a niche store is a good idea is high average order value. Having multiple products within the same niche is going to greatly increase the amount of money that a customer spends at your store. For example, if someone were to come to buy this cake cutter, maybe they're interested in cooking and will want to buy other kitchen gadgets like this garlic grinder as well. This is going to increase your average order value, meaning you can pay more per purchase on advertising and again, outbid your competition in Facebook's algorithm. So once you find one product that you want to sell, I strongly suggest trying to find other hot products within the same niche. An easy way to do this is to optimize your Facebook and Instagram feed for that specific niche. Optimizing your feed for a specific niche is very simple. All you have to do is let Facebook know that's what you're interested in. So every time you see an advertisement for a product in the niche that you're trying to sell in, engage with that advertisement. Give it a thumbs up. Click on the link, browse multiple pages of the site, add to cart, and even check out. Over time, your feed should start showing you a lot more ads within that category. Now, a good shortcut to optimizing your feed for a specific niche is by searching for advertisements yourself. All you have to do is look up your specific niche and add the words free shipping. For example, I'm trying to find products in the cooking niche. So I will go to the Facebook search bar and look up cook free shipping. Since a lot of dropshipping ads offer free shipping, this should bring up a lot of advertisements, and sorting by videos, you can see that it does. Now, if I watch every one of these videos, go to each of these sites and engage heavily with them, Facebook will quickly learn that I am looking for cooking products. Once I go back to my newsfeed, you'll notice a lot of cooking products popping up, just like that cake cutter. Now, it's important that you find at least a few potential winners because not all items will offer good shipping options right now. So go ahead and compile a list of products just like I showed you with the cake cutter. You could also find products in your specific niche through my second method. But before we get to that, I want you to give this video a like and subscribe to my channel with notifications on, because I'll be releasing the rest of this series very soon, which will include how I design high converting stores and how I run my Facebook ads. You'll probably want to watch as soon as it's released, since there's really is no better time to get started. Now let's talk about my second method for finding winning products right now. The second method involves going to the source itself, Aliexpress. Now, the first thing I'll do is look up the cake cutter I found on Facebook. Once you find a listing for the product, scroll to the bottom of the page and look what's recommended. Aliexpress, much like Amazon, has one goal in mind: making you spend as much money as possible during your session on Aliexpress. What this means is that they have a very powerful algorithm that will push products that have a high conversion rate. They're not going to waste valuable real estate promoting products that have no chance of selling. So take their algorithm suggestions and look into some of their most recommended products. Obviously, there's a lot to choose from, so I have one guideline for you guys when looking at Aliexpress products. Pick products that have at least 500 orders if you want to be really safe, and several sellers. This proves your product has sold well and also ensures that you'll easily be able to secure a good supply for scaling. Another tool I like to use on Aliexpress is their Dropshipping Center. To access it, you'll just have to make a free account, log in, click on account in the top right, and then go to the Dropshipping Center located in the far right hand side of the red banner. Here, you'll find a page dedicated to helping dropshippers find hot products to sell. You can definitely trust the information on here. Again, Aliexpress's goal is to sell as many things as they can, and it's in their best interest to help dropshippers find and sell hot products. Now, the first thing you want to do on the page is narrow the listings down to your specific niche. One way to do that is by looking at the category as a whole. Just find your niche under product category and select it to narrow your search. It might be a little tricky finding your exact niche. In case, you can just search for general keywords without selecting a category. For example, I'm gonna go ahead and search for cooking to bring up kitchen gadgets like the cake cutter I found on Facebook. I'll also open up a few more tabs and look up related keywords like cook, bake, and baking. Now you should sort the results by orders up. There is also an option to sort by the number of dropshipping orders only, but I like to look at orders up for two different reasons. First and foremost, orders up is a term given by Aliexpress to products that are trending right now. If you look at total orders instead, you're gonna find a lot of products that sold well in the past, but might not be doing too well anymore, and we're all about capturing trends. Another reason you should sort by orders up is because it gives you a look at the market as a whole, not just the drop shipping market. In my mind, there's no difference between a drop shipping order and a regular customer purchase on Aliexpress. Both types of orders indicate that the product is in high demand right now. Whether it's a drop shipping order or not has little significance to me. If anything, it helps you find hot products that have yet to be tapped by other dropshippers. So go ahead and sort by orders up for all of your searches. Then start clicking on Analyze for any products that have over 500 orders and label good or excellent under sales performance. You should also keep an eye out for multiple listings of the same product, which is a great sign that it's selling well. These are different agents pushing the same product. Lastly, keep in mind the rating of the listing and also avoid anything under 4.7 or so stars. Now, looking at the Analyze tab for each product, you'll be able to see exactly how many orders are placed on each day for the past 2 weeks. What you're looking for are products that seem to have an upward trend with currently over 50 orders a day. This indicates to you that the product is picking up steam, but has yet to reach its peak sales performance. You should be able to ride the upward wave on these products and sell them for yourself. You'll also see Aliexpress's score for a given supplier's logistics, reliability with factors and shipping times, damaged goods, customer complaints, and a few other incredible factors. This brings us to probably the most important part of the video, which is finding a good shipping method. At this point, you should have several different potential winning products for the niche that you chose, and you should be executing the branded niche dropshipping method. Now, as much as some of you guys might be afraid of fulfilling orders from AliExpress, there really is no better option for testing products and finding products. And if you follow my recommendations, you should still be okay with your shipping times. Of course, you should move onto a private supplier once you start scaling, but we're gonna talk about that in just a second. For now, these are the options you have for fulfilling orders through AliExpress. First and foremost, ePacket right now is a no-go. Do not ship your items with ePacket. It has been severely impacted. Unless you want to upset your customers, avoid it at all costs. Now, instead of ePacket, you have two options: shipping with alternative shipping lines and shipping from locations outside of China. The main alternative shipping lines that I can recommend are Aliexpress and Special Line YW. Both of these lines should still be able to ship to places in the United States and Europe in under 20 days, which is definitely manageable with good customer support. And these are the lines that my team frequently use. The downside is that these shipping options are only available for some suppliers. To find suppliers that offer them, you'll just have to look up your product and open up every single listing. Clicking on the shipping option for each listing will bring up the full list of shipping lines offered by the supplier. It's important to know, however, that you might not be able to use these shipping lines for some countries depending on your supplier and also the weight of your item. So confirm you can send products to each country that you plan on selling in before you generate significant number of sales. If you can't find any suppliers offering these two shipping lines for your product, your last resort is going to be using AliExpress standard shipping. Time for delivery on this shipping line is going to depend by country, and there should be automatic estimates given for each region. This might be an okay option, but you'll definitely want to keep an eye out on your orders and make sure they're actually moving along. Now, let's say you're still not comfortable with shipping times from China right now, then I have one last option. Go back to your product search and at the top of the page, filter results with the ships from option. Then select the country you want to ship from. Most likely it's going to be the United States if that's where you're going to be selling. This will give you all of the listings that have stock in the country that you choose. All of these listings should give you reliable shipping times, especially if you plan to sell domestically. Now, there are a few problems with selling products that ship from outside of China. The first problem is that shipping costs will be much higher. As weird as it sounds, it's actually cheaper to ship a product from China to the United States than it is to ship the same product from within the United States because of the trade treaties that have been secured. The second problem is that suppliers could be lying. A lot of times you will find suppliers listing inventory in places like the United States, but are still shipping from their Chinese warehouse. Luckily, there is one way to find out that the supplier you'll be buying from is being honest and actually shipping from your selected country. All you have to do is message the supplier and ask them for tracking numbers from the USA warehouse. Send them a message like, "Hello, I am a dropshipper looking to scale this product at massive volumes. I would like to confirm that you offer USA to USA shipping. Please provide 5 sample tracking numbers from your USA warehouse." If they can't provide any recent tracking numbers, then you should definitely stay away. This is also very effective for finding the best shipping times from China. For example, if you plan on using a supplier that offers options like Special Line YW, then you should ask them for 10 sample tracking numbers to different countries and confirm their shipping times are okay. Now at this point, you should have a few different winning products with one of the shipping options that I just laid out for you. But that's not it. Once you build your store and start scaling, you'll want to move your fulfillment to a private supplier so you have control over your supply chain. Not only do private suppliers offer better communication and shipping times, but they should also give you a big discount compared to AliExpress prices that are often 2 to 3 times higher than the factory level. To find a private supplier, you have a few different options. Your first option is to message the AliExpress supplier you've been working with and ask them to fulfill using CSV sheets and a payment option like PayPal or Payoneer. Ideally, they will let you use PayPal because it gives you a little bit more protection for your money. You could send them a message like, "Hello, I plan on scaling this product further and would like to offer you exclusive fulfillment for my orders. I am an experienced e-commerce entrepreneur planning to do massive volume. I would like to pay using PayPal and fulfill using CSV sheets. If they agree, great. Negotiate a price and start sending your orders daily by exporting a CSV sheet of your orders from your Shopify orders page. This is easily done by clicking the export button at the top left of the page. Send a CSV of your unfulfilled orders to your supplier every day along with your payment, and you should be good to go. However, your supplier might have a big operation going on, in which case they will ask you to integrate their services into your store through an app like DXM. They may also ask to be added to your store as a staff member. For both of those cases, the supplier will be able to see orders coming in and fulfill them without any action from you. As long as you keep paying their invoices, they will keep fulfilling. An advantage to this scenario compared to CSV sheets is automatic tracking numbers. Instead of having to manually update tracking for each order, whether it's through an app or just doing it yourself, the supplier will be able to update the tracking for all of the orders that they fulfill. Now, this is all assuming that the supplier you're working with has some experience working with dropshippers and also has a good level of communication in English. This can be harder to find than you think. So what I'm gonna offer you guys is my own fulfillment team on the ground in China that I've built over the course of 1.5 years. Don't worry, I'm not like those scammers that will steal your products. And before you work with me, my team will sign a contract promising to keep your information confidential and prevent any conflicts of interest. My team and I have made millions of dollars of transactions, and I trust my team with my own business. They can fulfill very high volume of orders, and since they source directly from the factory for you, you're guaranteed to get the best price possible. So if you want to save yourself the headache of testing multiple suppliers, hoping to find one that's easy to work with, just join my free Facebook group, Generation E, and I'll make sure to hook you up with my team completely free. They're gonna make a little bit money off of you just to be fully transparent, but it's money that they are earning for my team. The link to my Facebook group is in the description, and once you join, you'll find all the information you need to contact my supplier and their team. Okay guys, that's about it for today, but make sure you keep an eye out for the rest of this series on dropshipping. They're gonna be just as jam-packed of value like this one, and I'm sure you don't wanna miss out. It really is the best time to get started right now, so make sure you subscribe if you haven't already, so you can be one of the first people to watch these upcoming videos and capture all of the insights. Thanks for watching guys, I'll catch you in the next one.